Hey everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center for WKYT. It has already been an action-packed morning with rounds of thunderstorms, some of those severe, some of those strong, and we still have some active warnings out there. We'll get to all of that for you, so you'll be able to see what's going on. There's a new fancy tool so you can see my face for a minute. And then you've got the thunderstorms out to our east. Now I've got to turn and look away from this camera because my radar data is right over here, so pardon me. We've got these thunderstorms that are now moving across Kentucky. Several severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. You've got that little complex that goes into southern parts of Madison County that you can see right there. That's a good little core of hail. You see that? Good little core of hail that's passing through. And as it does, you're going to keep ramping up that severe thunderstorm threat through Lincoln County, over into Rockcastle County, Madison County, all within that line. Here's a double severe thunderstorm warning, one that just kind of extends, takes you all the way through Pikeville. And back here at home in Lexington, it's still a thunderstorm, but it's not a severe thunderstorm. The activity is wound down a little bit. So we look at the timing this morning. Before we get to noon, because we're still 30 minutes away. We're at mid-morning right now. We've got the cluster of strong thunderstorms, a few of those. The severe threat, the next threat, approaches from our western skies and gets into our western counties. This evening, widespread severe thunderstorms, and then finally, the severe threat shows up in eastern Kentucky for tonight. And I'm talking about from the next round. We have a level 4 moderate risk of severe weather. Okay, so we are near the top of the charts for this. Embedded within that, better chances of damaging wind, large hail, and tornadoes. The first round dies out, the next round comes together. There it is. It's showing it developing around Louisville at 8:15, gets into central Kentucky, according to this run, around 9. Others are a little quicker, some are a little slower, so that's why we always reference windows, because some of the data conflicts a little bit from time to time. Now those will press through and get into eastern Kentucky between 10 and midnight. They are weakening. That's why your level of severity is expected to be a little lower there. Then Saturday morning into the early morning hours we go. It's a much calmer and drier experience. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the time for some of you will be spent cleaning up from what may come today. So, as we look at individual threats, large hail, at least chicken egg sized, 75 mile per hour gusts, localized flash flooding issues. There's already a flood watch out. There's also a severe thunderstorm watch that extends now into eastern Kentucky through 6 p.m. And then you got tornadoes, at least a few possible in this scenario, this setup as we start moving forward out there. So that's what we've got and what we're going to be focusing in on. So it's this evening that has the real severe threat. What we've had out there so far has been impressive, but these other storms that come together then, they're going to have a lot more to them that brings you all the other severe characteristics. We appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us for a few minutes. We're going to be back on television in about 30 minutes for WKYT News at noon. You can stream us, you can find us all over the place. So have a great rest of your day and stay safe.